There's one simple snack that can lower your blood pressure drastically, and I'm going to show you exactly what that is. Now, it's important to understand that the reason you want your blood pressure to be lower is because high blood pressure is a risk for cardiovascular disease, including strokes and heart attacks. And there's just no reason to have high blood pressure if you can help it. Now, many times people are on 3, 4, 5 different medications to lower blood pressure, but are never talked to about, well, what do I eat? They're just told to eat what you want, take the medication, keep your blood pressure low. Well, if you're trying to do a natural approach, then you're probably very interested in things that you can eat. And what you'll find is it's not Oreos. The issue is you're going to have to start eating snacks that satisfy a craving but aren't going to be really bad for you. So naturally you want to stay away from processed foods. And so this one snack that I'm going to show you does have a tremendous amount of magnesium and a tremendous amount of potassium in it. So it's a very low calorie food. And we will discuss, and after I'm done showing you this, what to do if you have high blood sugar and how to remedy this. This is what I got. It's basically organic dried apricots. And for one serving, it's only 110 calories, but gives you a whopping 520 milligrams of potassium. And that is a lot. And this is what a serving size looks like, right there. That's all it is. Now, these are organic, and thus they aren't orange. That's why they look essentially like a plum or a, what do you call it?
Prune.
They look like a prune, but the reason they look like a prune is because they don't have all the chemicals in it to try to maintain the color orange. They taste exactly like an apricot. However, they do have sugar in them. And so I'm going to tell you what to do regarding that in just a moment. The potassium is very important because the higher the potassium is shown to reduce blood pressure. And the reason why is because there's an inverse relationship with potassium and sodium. The average person eats twice as much sodium as they should and almost only 10% of the potassium that they really should. So by inversing that, you can drastically lower your blood pressure. When you eat something as simple as just a dried apricot, you're getting so much potassium for so little calories, it satisfies kind of that sweet tooth. But many people will say, well, I can't have an apricot because I have too high of blood sugar. So one way to make sure that you have less of an insulin spike or a spike in your blood sugar when you eat these is to combine it with something that has some protein. That will slow down the absorption of the sugar of the apricot. Now, the apricot does have a lot of fiber. Fiber also reduces the absorption of sugar. But by combining the apricot with, let's say, a piece of cheese or anything that has protein in it, you can drastically reduce the speed with which the sugar is absorbed into your system, and that way it will not give you as big of a spike. If this is found on Amazon, I'll put an Amazon link to this. Otherwise, you can just find this at your local supermarket.